The man deliberately knocked himself unconscious, then pressed a timer before losing consciousness. After waking up, he recorded the time he was unconscious. Then he pretended the air was his kidnapping target, tricked it into the car, and finally walked to the back of the car to secretly pour the drug onto a towel. Now he just needed to return to the driver's seat and knock out the imaginary target while locking the door. But this was just simulating a crime. To make his kidnapping plan foolproof, Jimmy planned to use his daughter for the experiment. Just like in the simulation, after his daughter got in the car, he walked around the car once. But with his daughter, he didn't use drugs. Instead, he pinched her nose with his hand. If it had been drugs, his daughter would already be unconscious. Jimmy was very satisfied with this result. But when he used this method to kidnap strange women, he always failed because the women were all very alert. He couldn't even complete tricking the women into getting in the car. So no matter how much drug he prepared, it was all useless. A few days later, Jimmy thought of a solution. He put a fake cast on his right arm, disguised himself as an injured person, then found a strange woman and asked her to help fix his car. This trick actually worked. By using his identity as a vulnerable person, Jimmy successfully gained the woman's trust. But when he had prepared the drug and was ready for the next step of his plan, an accident happened again. He suddenly sneezed and instinctively covered his nose with a handkerchief. To prevent himself from passing out, Jimmy quickly ran to the bathroom to wash his mouth and nose. But this also led him to find a new target. When buying coffee at the supermarket, the woman next to him didn't have change and came to Jimmy for help. Jimmy certainly wouldn't let go of prey that came to him voluntarily, so he lied that he had used up all his change buying coffee, but had some change in his car. Just like that, the woman followed Jimmy out of the supermarket with suspicion. When she saw the family photo in Jimmy's car, she was convinced Jimmy wasn't a bad person and got in the car with peace of mind. But this cost her her life. In just 5 seconds, the woman completely lost consciousness. Then Jimmy quickly closed the car door and fled the scene. But this pervert sometimes had a strong sense of justice. When he saw a little girl fall into water, even though he wasn't a good swimmer, he would jump in without hesitation to rescue her. Because in Jimmy's view, this was just like kidnapping. It could bring him tremendous excitement.